This game takes place in a fantasy setting, handcrafted by the Game Master. Any characters, events, locations, items, or similar that resemble anything real-world or in pre-existing fiction are purely coincidental. This world is set with custom rules and settings discussed upon by the GM and players. If you have any comments or concerns regarding their interpretations of the rules or gameplay, please keep them professional or to yourself if you can't play nice. We hope you enjoy. Okay, so I believe, if I'm remembering,
Rembrandt, perhaps?
Rembrandt.
Your Rembrandt? Dude, can I get your autograph?
Ooh.
Just so that I can spell it?
Can I? Do you want my autograph?
No.
Maybe, actually.
Not you, him.
Oh.
Anyways,
What?
what's up, YouTube? How's
Hi.
it been?
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
That's
Welcome
like
back
session
to-
7. Been a while, huh?
Yeah. Welcome back
Well, if
to
you're
Roll
on,
for Redacted.
If you're on Riley's clock, it's episode
Still haven't
6.
figured out what we're rolling for.
What?
If you're on Ray's clock, it's it's episode 8.
We'll just take the average.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways,
Yeah.
welcome back, guys.
Jenna
Oh.
Rost.
You know what? Gentle
Yeah,
Rost,
Gentle
yeah.
Rost.
But you know, just for old time's sake, thing we used to do back in the olden days. D100 for luck. What we getting? Oof! I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die. You're the DM. What does that mean for us?
Oh,
No,
world's
that's,
over.
that's good.
Roll
Higher
for your
it is, the
divine
better.
interventions.
No,
Just to see.
the lower it is, better. So we're
God damn
following
it.
divine
That rolled like a
intervention
99,
rules.
didn't he?
Yeah.
72.
Come on, Riley.
I will not be smoked today.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You're not in the roll 20.
He
I am
is
in the roll
good.
20.
I just want to say I rolled the lowest out of you guys, so
Mhm.
Yeah, she got a nat 20. Wait.
I did get a nat 20.
So,
Technically.
boss man, fill him in.
So.
Yeah, we're doing things.
Yeah, what the hell?
Joke. So last session, you guys finally departed from Marksum to make your journey to Gentle Frost. Of course, you being alerted to the possible threats of bandits along the way, picked up 2 guardsmen. I forget their names. Clay and
I know
Oscar.
them. Hold on. Yep,
Yep. Clay and Oscar.
Clay and
being
Oscar.
that's
Clay,
right.
Clay being a very honor-bound, boisterous knight, and Oscar being a very laid-back alcoholic? Question mark. Barbarian.
I don't know if alcoholic fits him. They lost the drinking contest to Kapstan.
So getting to know each other a little bit, you guys decided to take your shit and get going towards the next town over. You are now day 2 into your journey, as the previous night Kapstan. Well, actually, for that, you guys got ambushed by ice wolves, which seemed to
wolves,
be
big
able to.
boys.
Were very fluffy, very fluffy. Seemed to be able to speak giant, and were very coordinated, at least for Wolf's sake. Regardless, you
sure were fluffy. I've got their pelts.
I was about to say, yeah. You then proceeded to beat the crap out of them and skin them, putting their pelts on the back of the wagon. For
To
a
be
nice,
fair, Oscar kicked the shit out of
yeah, Deacon apparently killed one as a smaller wolf somehow. But
He
later
deserves
that
his
night,
penthouse box.
in the wee hours while everyone's resting, Kapstan, who is taking watch in a tree, notices a figure a bit ways into the woods. After seeing the figure run away, Kapstan investigates, finds tracks, and takes the torch left behind to make into an improvised stake, which where we
I
find
intend
ourselves
on
now.
returning to its owner.
Which is where we find ourselves now. Oh. You guys currently are. It's about morning. You're just now waking up. Kapstan, of course, is awake. And Kapstan, what would you be doing while everyone's waking up? Or music.
I believe I'm sitting in a tree still, making sure that stake or that torch is nice and sharp.
Lovely. So you guys wake up. Bit of the exhaustion kicking in from sleeping on the ground, but it is snow, so it's a bit softer. However, it doesn't help your backs. You all see Kapstan in a tree, sharpening a stake and just keeping watch.
Just from the next tree over, because I also slept in a tree.
You are right, you did.
I'm just gonna stretch and look over and go, "Morning, Cap."
Somebody watched us sleep.
What?
Somebody watched us sleep.
Did you take care of him?
I hold up the piece of wood. Oh, little bastard ran off the direction of town.
Lovely.
Yeah, probably gonna get ambushed.
Guess we should tell Baron.
Guess so. Yeah, I hopped down too.
God, I guess. Like it's not your job.
Well, while they
Yeah.
were doing that, could I walk off?
Yeah, it's his guard's job. What the fuck?
Done a little prayer like I
you-
do normally in the mornings.
Of course, yeah. Fortunately, though, with your god being super mega dead,
No, he's not.
no one responds.
According to history and also real life, yeah. Tome
Whoa.
deceased.
Sorry, I was
I'm gonna
putting
pass
this.
him while he's praying. Kick him. He's not gonna answer. Get some breakfast.
I get up and I get some breakfast.
Oh. Poor buddy.
Are we eating breakfast?
Ration time.
Ration time.
No, there's
I-
definitely no one
Baby.
cooking.
Ida burns everything, so
Lovely.
What would you know? What I'll do a little. I'll try my hand at a little cooking.
All right. Are you
I'd like-
proficient?
I'll
are you-
start the
Ability
fire
score
for you.
modifier for chef.
Are
Am
you
I what?
proficient with cooking utensils?
No,
Then roll me a survival check.
not good at those either.
Apparently
Yes,
you
you
are.
Yay!
You, with the help of Ida, lighting a small fire, you gather wood and manage to gather up enough food to make a decent breakfast of a bit of toast, a bit of eggs you've scrounged, and you've harvested some, I don't know, some berries around
Wolf
to make a
bacon.
little bit of jam and bacon. Sure.
Wolf bacon, yeah.
Wolf bacon, hell yeah.
It's wolf bacon. It's minty.
Yeah.
Just like lamb.
Dope.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good, Keenan.
Yeah, thanks. It oh shit, that's not his accent.
What the hell?
You know what they say? Paladin tears are magical.
What did he say?
Paladin
You
tears
cry.
are magical.
You cried in our food?
No, it was just a joke. God, what is his act? Hold on, whoa.
You'll get it. Don't worry.
It'll come back to me in
We'll,
a minute.
Just say Master Quinn over and over again to yourself.
We'll have to work on your joking, Keenan.
But
Not
maybe
quite
your
there.
recipe.
Yeah.
I thought it tasted quite good.
I don't know.
I have no tongue.
Right. Forgot.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Oh, Mr. Tastley.
Oh, right, shit.
He's
Okay,
currently
sorry.
he's currently almost immediately as he's getting up, he's like getting ready. He's like packing up his shit and putting it back on the cart. He is currently making sure everything on the cart is set up where it needs to be. And as you call to him, he'll, yeah.
Kapstan over here has something to tell you.
Right.
What am I for? Am I in trouble?
I'm just saying that.
Eat your eggs.
I already did.
Eat somebody else's. And I'm gonna walk over to Ashley.
I don't know if I should be insulted or not.
Eat the eggs better.
Do a better job at it.
Yeah, what the hell?
What am I? 4?
I feel like she just muttered that as he walked away. But when I get up to Tassie, I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, last night while everybody was asleep, small, probably human, maybe something else. And I point to the spot where he was. He was watching us, and he ran off in the distance, straight to town.
It could be those bandits you were talking about.
Yeah, probably bandits. Probably gonna get ambushed.
On foot.
Ambushed.
What's a bambush?
It's about to
That's
be
what
a
I wanna
mouth.
What, Kapstan, was he on foot?
Yeah. He had a torch. I point the sharpened stick. I intend on returning it to him.
How generous. Imagine.
Kapstan's a hazard.
A biohazard.
Everybody's in danger.
Tasley will reply, I imagine on foot, a bit faster than the cart. He'd probably get there a day ahead of us. We're probably gonna want to keep all eyes open. If they already know we're here, then can't find a reason to try to hide from them. They're probably got eyes on us already. He kind of like looks around. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Keep your
When he
eyes
says
open
that,
and keep your swords ready.
I'm gonna send Ian just to do a quick perimeter.
All right.
Do I need to roll a perception for him?
Yeah, please roll
Or-
perception with
okay.
bored eyes.
Board.
Board. Good.
Okay, okay. Nice.
That one.
He hits a tree.
I have to. I hate to point this out, but that is a wisdom check.
Why is his name Kind on there? Anyways, I don't guess I fixed that.
I guess not.
It'll be all right. Yeah. He doesn't have. Well, I guess it's +3 to the perception, but it's still a natural 1. So.
So a total of 5.
You're a bird.
You don't see anything.
He's a bird.
The bird.
He's abroad.
You're useless.
Wait, no.
You send him off for a little while, and you see him like circling a little bit. You look through his eyes, and he's just staring at you.
Little
Make
bitch.
me go up here.
Okay. Tasley, I will say. Get some food in your systems. We're gonna leave in about 30.
And just made kick-ass breakfast, apparently.
It's pretty good.
I wouldn't know.
And when I'm done here, I will grab some. Keenan.
I just hand him my plate.
Oh.
I did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Keenan.
Well.
As you're tending the campfire and making breakfast for everyone, making sure everyone's fed, Clay comes over and he kind of like sits down next to you and he starts like, "So, young man, is the food almost ready?"
It's been ready.
Oh, lovely. My nose isn't what it used to be. And he kind of like starts making himself a plate. And by plate, I mean he grabs a really clean-looking rock.
Shrek style.
I don't know if you
Wait,
guys.
he didn't steal silverware like me. What the hell?
You know they give these out at restaurants for free, right?
All you gotta do is look him in the eye when you take it.
Lovely cooking, son. I haven't had a fine meal in quite a while. The food they serve in the guard is not quite up to snuff.
Mr. Clay, you.
Yes.
How old are you?
Right around the good 40s.
Ah,
I'm a little ripened. We're getting there.
I was just curious because you keep calling me son.
What about you? How old are you? You seem a bit young to be a worshipper. Paladin, it looks like.
The gods find their ways in strange circumstances.
Indeed. Well, I saw you proved your mettle last night. Can't see what you're gonna do today. See you out there, son. And he like gets up and struts away. And Oscar, of course, he has taken pretty much just a little bit of the wolf jerky, and he is just he's basically leaned up against the cart, just waiting for the queue to leave. So, is there anything you'd like to do while you wait for preparations to leave?
No. However, I just want to point out that we're gonna have to update the bottom right of our YouTube screen because Keenan got a +1 or got an extra point in with his wisdom for his feat that he picked up. So
Oh, you are correct. I will do that.
not right now, just later. Not important. Just didn't want to forget it.
Oh yeah. My bad. I will keep that in mind.
It's not your bad. It's just something good. Anyways,
Anyway,
I'm gonna go wait by the wagon.
Kapstan, Ida.
I will take up my perch on top of the wagon. I'm assuming next to Deacon in his bot.
Yeah, oh yeah, Deacon is like still conked out asleep on top of the wagon. The box.
Well, I mean, we don't have to move him, you know? He's already loaded up. I will have Ian perched just right on his box so that when Deacon wakes up, Ian will be looking him dead in the eye.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb on my horse
You do have a
because
horse.
I bought a horse.
And a donkey.
I bought a donkey too. It's old stuff.
And scribbles.
It's got my coffin on it. If you
That's
missed
quite
that, go
the
check out the last episode. No, we're not doing that fucking joke. You keep your ass out of this.
Anyways.
Upon the trail once more. Upon the trail once more.
That's your mouth.
Me and all my companions.
Ida, you were going to say something?
Was I?
I thought you were going to say something before Damien said something.
Oh no, I made a joke. I said, that's quite the ass you've got.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused. Okay.
That's
Bye-bye.
it.
Cool. You guys take the 30-minute break, eat up, load up, and you get moving.
That sounds like a short rest. I'm gonna heal.
Yeah, sure.
He got a few splinters sharpening his stick.
No, I didn't rest, remember?
Oh.
And I had like full health. Anyway, continue.
And go ahead and take your short rest, buddy. Forgot you. I thought you rolled a d20 for hit dice. I was like, huh.
Yeah, I'm really tanky.
The
And you only
fat
rolled a
dice.
4 on that d20.
Feels bad.
That actually puts me at full health. Cool.
Wonderful. Guys, it's passive. Sure.
Keenan's is 17.
Mine's 10.
Mine's 12.
Thanks to the observant feat because of our table rule where I get to pick up a feat instead of the added 2 numbers to the things.
That's a normal rule, actually.
That's a normal
Is
D&D
it really?
rule. Yeah.
Technically,
You can
feats
negate
are-
an ability score improvement.
Technically, feats are an
modifier.
optional rule, but we won't get into that.
All right, listen here, asshole.
In the book, it's a rule.
In the book, it's a regular thing. Okay, it's not homebrew.
Okay.
I'm being a kleptomaniac to punish you.
Yeah, steal a spoon. That'll definitely affect my
Well, I'll
story.
do it. I'll steal all of the spoons. I have the inventory.
There's not
Lucky
gonna
I
be a
don't.
single spoon on this side
Yeah.
of Consurgia.
Do you remember the great spoon disappearance? Yeah, I miss spoons.
Anyway,
And they're just eating. They're eating soup with the fucking knife.
Okay.
So we're on the trail once more.
Are you guys going to, knowing the possible danger ahead, are you going to stick to the same configuration as last time, or are you going to?
I'm gonna walk in front. No, I'm gonna walk in the the front of the wagon.
I'm going to ride off to the wagon's left side. It's
Okay.
flank.
I'm gonna send Ian ahead just to see if maybe this time he wants to do what I tell him.
Sure.
Okay.
Would you like to roll another perception?
Yeah. Was this +3?
So
Not
19.
bad.
You have him fly off. You have him fly up a bit, fly the perimeter, and then fly up a bit the road. What you would see is the woods surrounding fairly empty, minus a few animals that you see wandering. A bit further up the road, it'll take you maybe another, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get there, is a wooden gate. Seems to be some kind of checkpoint.
I'm going to relay that in real time. Yeah.
Alright.
And in Irish.
Whoa.
How sturdy does that look?
It definitely looks,
Does it
built.
look like it belongs there?
yes, it definitely seems like it's built by professionals. It wasn't just.
Okay.
Is it manned?
You didn't. Ian did not see anybody there. No. But the gates were
Shorts.
closed. Yeah.
I want to ride up ahead. I'll tag Oscar on the side because he's got his horse. Does he have a horse?
No.
No, he's just walking ahead of everybody. Wasn't
He
he?
taps
Yeah.
Cribbles on the back. Come on, buddy, bring that ass around here.
Yeah.
That was great.
Vamos con el burro.
So what was the answer? Was he just ahead earlier? Or
Yeah.
did
He was just. He's just walking in front of the cart.
Oh, okay.
Since
Then I'll ride
Keenan's-
up by
Keenan's in-
myself.
Yeah. Since Keenan's in front, he's more on the right side.
I want to check out the checkpoint long before the wagon gets there.
I will
okay.
send my bird with Kapstan just so I will know in case like anything crazy goes down.
Oh yeah. So just to be clear, you will not be able to see through the bird's eyes as it is too far. This is what the bird has seen and came back with.
Well then I will go with Kapstan. I'll just fly overhead.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You cheating bastard.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget I can fly, guys.
Okay. So you flying?
too.
How much overhead are you? Are you trying to stay out of sight, or are you just trying to keep up pace?
Is Kapstan trying to stay out of sight?
Does he ever?
I guess that's a dumb question, isn't it? I will try to sort of be just above the trees. That way, if I need to land really fast, I can hit a branch.
Okay. So you're not staying out of sight then?
No, I don't guess so.
Okay. All right. So
We've made a
Kapstan,
mistake.
Kapstan, you kick the horse into overdrive, maximum style, and you start booking it with Ida slowly following behind. It takes you maybe 20 minutes, given that you are much faster than the cart, to actually get up there. When you do, you see a gate maybe 20 feet, 25 feet tall. Big thing. It has a small, like, wall kind of circling around. You can see behind it just a little bit as it circles around. And it seems to be you would assume almost like a military checkpoint where guards would rest here and monitor what comes in and out. However, it seems pretty empty. There are tents and whatnot, but no one is really set. There's no one there. The gates is this big thing closed, and you see another big one, maybe 50 or so feet down the way, which is also closed. Ida, you know for a fact you can fly over it, no problem. However, the cart and the horses would have a hell of a time trying to get around this, as the trees are much too thick and the walls are much too high to attempt to jump. To climb them, you could do it if you were stubborn enough and strong enough. However, horse, no.
Before I like go flying overhead of it, I'm just gonna land down next to where Kapstan is at the gate.
All right.
So, trying to get this thing open, or what's the plan?
I'm gonna hop off my horse. And you said the gate's locked, right?
Yes.
Or assumedly locked. Or just closed. Which way do the hinges point? Can I see them?
It opens inward, so you would have to push.
I could see if there's a lever on the other side. Doesn't seem like anybody's home.
Give it a quick look. I don't trust it.
I'm gonna hop over.
Okay.
See if I can't find the mechanism by which this gate will open.
Oh yeah, roll me an investigation.
Okie doke.
With advantage, because it's not going to be obvious.
Okay. There's that one.
13.
Nice. Fantastic.
Lucky numbers. Message me on. Sorry. So, you fly around. The almost ghost town feel of this checkpoint, giving you a bit of a sense of unease. You look, and the thing is very obviously locked in place with a giant wooden bar, which normally would be just lifted up and tossed aside. However, there are latches that have been actually locked to keep the bar in place.
Oh, so it's like actually for real locked.
Yeah.
Hey, Kapstan.
What?
It's like actually for real locked.
What the hell do you mean?
Like I can't move it. I'm gonna jiggle the lock.
You hear the jingle and jangle of metal on the other side, Kapstan.
Maybe there's a key around here. How big? Like how? You said it's like tents and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Roughly how many?
There are 4 tents on each side of the path, so 8 in total.
I'm just gonna kind of like go down the line slowly and take a peek in each one and see if I can't find a key.
Sure, roll me another investigation check. Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
As you stop jiggling the lock and obviously back away from it, Kapstan is going to say, "What do you see on the other side?"
Just a bunch of tents. Doesn't seem like anybody's here. Kind of creepy.
Just be careful.
I love how I'm just sitting at the wagon with the other 3 goobers, just, or 5 goobers. Like, you're just thinking,
Oh yeah,
Clay
Clay's just like, ooh, I hope they're all right. They seem pretty capable fighters. I do hope everyone will be fine in this expedition.
Play a traitor. He's a traitor.
God, that would be awesome if...
Are we being betrayed?
God, I wish
I have
wrote
a
it
question
that way.
about what the gate's made out of. It's wood, right?
A combination of wood and metal. Yeah, it's wood mainly, but with like metal reinforcement.
How's the structure of this wood? Solid? Is it
Yes,
wet?
it's definitely sturdy. It is definitely made to resist the elements. Whoever made it definitely knew what they were doing.
Okay.
Kapstan. You hear a whistle behind you. Kind of off to, like, behind you, a bit to the right in the tree line.
Ethereal whisper? Or whistle? Or
Very real.
human? What?
Human. Like,
But my dad does too. Never mind.
Before I turn around, I'm gonna pull out my my special stick,
Mhm.
and then as I turn my head to look behind, I'm gonna activate it.
wonderful. You turn around and lean up against a tree. You see, this... Oh, well, bam.
Ow!
They are...
Mysterious person.
Yeah. You see a figure standing around 5.5 feet tall, fully covered in cloth, with a mask and a hood, with two scimitars put at their side. And they are leaned up against a tree, looking in your direction. They seem to
Leaned up casually or leaned up hiding?
very casually. They are making their presence known.
I assume I would have seen them
I
as
like
well.
him already.
You were
They
not there.
17 passive.
You were about
There.
20 minutes behind them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she flew and I rode a horse over here.
I thought it was like a couple hundred feet.
Nope. It is a good distance away.
Far away.
Okay.
They kind of glare at you almost. You can roll an insight check. You're gonna have disadvantage because you can't really see their face, but I still want to see what you do. 15.
Not bad.
Natural one.
Bad.
You're not really being Kapstan, the monster. You're not really concerned about what this person's feeling. You're just concerned that they might be a threat. So that's not really a deal to you. You do get that they are kind of glancing you up and down, trying to gauge you. That's about all you can tell, though. After looking at you for a while, you see them wave a hand and whistle one last time. And you hear a bit of jingle from the other side of the gate as you hear a thud, hearing the lock leave from the door. And this person is going to begin to walk off. What would you like to do?
The hell? Damien's caught off guard.
I like them.
Do they just like walk off into the distance and I can no longer see them, or
They're currently walking into the wood. So eventually they will break line of sight.
don't like handouts?
Without turning, they throw up a hand as if to wave towards you, and they keep. Eventually, you do not see them in distance anymore.
Who are you yelling at, Cap?
I'm gonna Dark Souls open the door nice and slow. I was gonna kick it, but I probably just hurt my foot.
Yeah, it's a big
Still
door.
like a latch on the other side that's still in place, though, right?
No, I'm gonna try to push the fucker.
You push. The board's still there.
Oh, really? That's a save. Damn. I meant to say, oh, really? Nice. No, okay. After I realized that I'm not strong enough to push it.
The wood
because
creaks
it's
a little bit
barred.
back at you.
You're looking at a more time door. I'd light your ass on fire. Ida,
What?
come back to the door.
Did my 18 investigation find me anything, Dalton?
I was about to give you that.
Okay, cool.
You find in total,
In total, let me get my pen.
yeah, you find 52 gold pieces.
Ooh.
You find 20 silver pieces.
She's out there digging through dead bodies. No.
No,
How many
this is
silver
legit.
pieces?
20. Legit.
Okay.
It's just like this place seems like people were here and then just no one's here. Like things are like they have like plates and hot
Like
plates,
Roanoke?
like stoves and stuff set up above fires with like stuff that looks like it should be boiling but nothing. There's no flame. There are like sleeping bags that have been disturbed and like seems like someone just got out of them and just never came back.
So like Roanoke.
I'm going to take the money. Oh, is there more? Sorry.
A little bit, in case you're interested. There are a total of 3 longswords, 2 great swords, 4 daggers, and if you're interested, there is a book on how to tie knots.
Said 4 daggers.
4 daggers, yeah.
I will take the money and the daggers. And then I'm going to, because I'm thoroughly creeped out, head back to the gate.
Alright.
And then I'm going to see that the lock is now on the floor, and I'm going to be immediately spooked, like my feathers just kind of ruffle really big.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's like, "Oh, good." And she's just gonna like smooth her feathers back out and lift the latch to open the door.
Alright. The door is now unlocked.
I don't like it here.
Not at all. Didn't find anything.
There's some swords over that way.
Words?
Swords. And a book on knots, but I'm not too keen on it.
How many tents are there?
8 in
8.
total.
You're telling me that there are 8 tents, no bodies, and a bunch of swords, and a book on knot tying.
All of the beds seemed like they were disturbed, but nobody, like they just got out of bed and left and didn't come back, and it's really, really spooking me. I don't like it here.
I don't like it either.
So the way that this fort is set up, Dalton,
Yeah.
is it just like a big circle with 2 gates on either side?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
The whole fort is 2 gates, 8 tents?
Give or take, yeah. There are a few like
there's guard posts.
yeah, there are guard posts. Like they're small. They're almost not noticeable from the outside, but there are like stairs you can climb to get on like a post to see over the wall, but again, no one's manning them.
Okay.
Suppose we need to open up that other gate if the cart's getting through. Who were you yelling at earlier?
A very, very talented locksmith.
Huh?
Dunno. He was leaning against a tree wearing armor and dual scimitars. Mask on his face. He waved his hand and the lock opened. Then he walked off.
How neighborly of him.
I told him I don't like handouts, and he waved me off as he disappeared in this.
Alright then.
I don't like this.
No. I'm gonna go check out the other gate.
Alright. Similarly, the locks are on the ground.
He seems to have gotten all the locks.
How far away is one side from the other?
50 feet.
Yike.
How high are the walls?
The main gate is like 20 feet tall. The actual walls are maybe made from like they're made from like how those walls look. It's like basically a cylinder that is spiked at the top and just laid around a wall like that. It's like that, just a bit more reinforced with use of like other bits of wood and metal.
Standard Ford
Yeah.
spikes.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the guard posts?
No, just the tents.
Huh. What are the how strong are the hinges?
They're pretty large size considering the size of the door. You imagine they're like anything else. If you're strong enough and stubborn enough, you can probably break them. However, they're made to hold. So you might have a tougher time.
I have a question.
Yes.
How's everything at the wagon going? I'm keeping an eye out for anything spooky, scary, skeleton.
That's lovely.
Shivering down his spine.
You don't mind? Give me 2 more seconds with them, and I'll come to you.
Oh
Okay?
brother,
I do have
you
something.
guys fucked me.
But yes, Kapstan, the gate is and hinges are pretty sturdy, well made. Assuming that this gate was made to withhold a ramming cart, you can assume it will hold well enough.
Okay. I want to position. I want to open the gates, and I want to position their the board used to hold them like closed. I want to position them in a way so that the cart can drive over them, but they keep the doors closed or open.
Okay, yeah, sure. Basically, he's like putting the board like to keep
Make
the
it
doors
like a
open.
doorstop.
Yeah, like a doorstop that the car can just drive over.
I don't want to get stuck in here.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Then afterward, I'm gonna hop on my horse, and then I'll, in real time, tell Ida that I'm gonna head back to the thing.
All right.
You're not leaving me by myself.
I didn't think you'd stay.
Nope.
All right. Keenan, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. You with 19 or 17, right?
17.
Okay. With that, even though they're a good ways away, you do hear incoherent, not really be able to make out anything, but you definitely can tell it's Kapstan kind of shouts something in the distance. Gets you a bit on edge. Would you like to do anything with that information before I continue?
Yeah, I want to go towards him. I'll tell him to bring the wagon as well.
Alright, so you're like, we need to pick up the pace. Keep going. Sure. So you guys keep going. It'll be a little bit of time considering, but from here, it'll take you maybe 25 minutes to get there, even with the faster pace, as this is a large amount of cargo and a lot of people to move.
Yeah.
As you're kind of hurrying this pace, in your periphery, your right side specifically, you see a bit of movement. Look and let's see a person in a tree, and they are looking down at you. You see weapons on their person, but no, nothing is drawn. They're just observing something from the left. A crack of a branch, a bit of wind from movement. You see another one on your left side, hiding behind trees, currently just slowly walking with the pace of the cart. As a little bit after, you hear Kapstan yell in the distance. You see these two figures look towards the direction you are heading, look back to you. Do you want them to know you're looking at them, or are you trying to avert gazes? You want them
No,
to...
I don't want them to know.
Okay.
He can't even look regular people in the eye.
You see them look in the direction you're going, where the shout came from. Look back at you. They wait for a moment, and they run back into the wood.
Aw,
What the fuck is going on?
full speed ahead.
As you guys run back and you are running forward, Keenan, you meet in the middle. It takes you maybe about 10 minutes total. And you converge now with the gate unlocked and opened. It is maybe like 10 more minutes or 15 more minutes away. You are now converged back with the group.
There are people in the woods.
What did it look like?
What do they look like?
Okay.
King
Generic.
mine go Bert.
Yeah.
The clock's turning.
Generic wanderwear. Both of them were wearing cloaks over their head, so race is hard to discern. Given the shape, humanoid, average build. Given the speed at which they moved, very quickly, you can tell they're used to these terrains just by how they move.
Any definitive colors on them?
One was wearing a red cloak, and the other one was wearing a green.
I relay that information.
Okay.
In real time.
Oh yeah.
But not armor. Scimitars.
They did have weapons, yes.
Okay. Tasley,
Yeah.
let's get this pace moving. But don't look
Agreed.
suspicious. We're being followed.
Agreed. All right. Eyes open, swords ready. This as smooth as possible.
Keep them low. We don't want to piss them off.
And you
Like
guys.
that camp was empty, but the woods are full.
Alright. You guys chug along a bit longer. You make the 15 minutes, get to the gates. Cart passes over the doors, no problem. It's a bit of a hold your breath kind of feeling as you're passing through this maybe 50-foot stretch of this ghost town that is this checkpoint. Normally, given your, especially you, Aida, given your path with the circus and your travels, you're used to having to go through checkpoints and just saying, "Hey, I'm allowed to be here." There's usually guards posted. It's almost like a 24-hour shift, and the fact that no one's here kind of unsettles you even more.
I'm trying to keep my feathers from ruffling.
You're about halfway through now. Rustling in the trees, of course, wind blowing. You're not sure if it's people, if it's spirits, if it's just your head.
Home.
Your god's dead now. 40 feet now.
Well, with so much dead noise, I'm not surprised you could use it.
Anyways.
40 feet now. Everyone is basically holding their breath. You wouldn't even be surprised as if the horses are as well. 50 feet. You're through. Nothing's changed. Everything is just as you left it. Everyone's still here. And you have maybe half a day's travel left before you're in gentle frost. Ooh.
Frost.
Frost.
I think I'd rather fight more dogs than go through that again.
Did not like that.
Yeah, it was a bit unsettling.
Everybody just up and left it.
I wonder why.
Not sure. Usually the guards are pretty uppity about their job, right, Oscar? And Oscar kind of pipes up, being one of the guard. Yeah, not sure why they would have run off.
I think maybe it had something to do with that shadow thing we saw. I'm gonna whisper that to whoever's closest, I guess. Keenan or Kapstan.
Trotting along at a particular pace. I think we're all next to each other.
Mm. Well, I'm talking more to my party than to the rest, I guess.
No, I meant us as a all.
Yeah.
You'd think that the shadow thing would leave a bit more carnage as well, wouldn't you?
We don't know. We didn't see what it could do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride ahead.
All right. Are you just going to go straight towards like your destination, or are you going to stop at some point?
I want to just be like maybe 100 feet ahead of the caravan.
All right.
So still within sight.
I'm gonna have Ian flying behind to cover our rear. Not that he can do much, but maybe he'll see something.
Lovely. Just having all your bases covered. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay. Just to see, because I know you guys are on guard now, roll perception checks. I'll have the NPC roll something.
Do we get advantage because we're on guard?
No.
Do you want me to roll for Ian too?
Yes, roll for Ian.
Okay.
That is a persuasion,
Nice!
not a perception.
Hey!
Two dirty 20s!
What is
Yeah.
your wisdom modifier or perception modifier? Because you rolled persuasion, not perception.
Oh, right, no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna
roll
let
it
you.
again.
No, you don't have to roll it again. I'm gonna let you keep the roll. We're just changing the modifier.
The modifier for perception is 0.
Okay,
So it's
so
a 15.
so
That's still
15.
pretty good.
It's alright. Alright, let me roll from board.
Yeah.
And then do this plus 13.
Lovely.
Keenan's cold again.
Keenan, you're
Very
a bit
spooked.
you're a bit spooked and paranoid from the people in the woods. So you're a bit more on edge, jumping at every little noise you hear. Like you would hear a rabbit hopping, breaking a stick, and you're like, "Is that something?" You'd hear the wind behind you. "Is that something?" And it's very much messing with your perception of what's going on around you. Ida, are you on the cart or are you flying?
I think I'd probably be flying since we're all on guard.
Okay.
Maybe like 20 feet up
Okay.
above the cart.
You would not really notice much. Let's see, where would you guys? Okay. No, you wouldn't notice anything. Kapstan, as you ride further up, you settle about 100 feet in front.
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't notice anything, but you definitely feel eyes on you. Whether that's paranoia or whether it's true, you're not sure. It's just this feeling of unease as if something is looking directly at you. But you look around and nothing. You guys, continue for a good maybe few hours. Nothing's changed. You're still a bit tense, regardless of the unchanging atmosphere. Around this time, though, thankfully, you do see a town further up, and attached to this town is this giant, like spiked mountain. And on the maps, as you can see here, you would assume it is just a mountain, but no, it is actually this giant glacier of blue and white that seems to have just been frozen in place and stayed. This mountain is actually not one of rock, but is one of hard ice and snow, as it is almost beautiful to look at, almost easing your worries. This almost transparent crystalline blue that is off in the distance with a town at the base. You know you're going to have to rest one more time before you make it there, but with your destination in sight, it eases you a bit. If you don't mind me, I'm going to call a quick break because I've had to use the bathroom for a while now. So, we'll be right back.
Beep break.
And welcome back.
Let's jam.
Hell yeah.
Remember, folks, support your local children.
Huh?
No.
Anyway.
Oh, what, you guys don't support children?
No.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm trying to go.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, no,
Start
none
that
of that
over.
happened. We'll cut that out of post.
Yeah,
Three.
sure.
2, 1.
Go.
Okay.
Dalton.
yeah.
Don't worry, folks. We're professionals. If professionalism was rated on kindergarten class,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so with your
kindergartners are very smart.
Okay. With your destination and a weird icy crystal mountain in the distance, what would you guys like to do as you've been traveling for a good little while now and the sun is starting to set?
I'm just gonna like look to Keenan and like gesture towards the mountain and just go, you know, if this stupid continent ever warmed up a bit, this would probably flood half the thing.
Probably. I'm still not
Frost
quite
will be
used to the
interesting.
cold.
I hated that joke. It was good.
Fortunately, I didn't hear it.
Gentle frost will be at rest.
Oh. That is a pretty haha.
Pretty good, funny, haha.
So you guys have a choice to make here. Either you guys shrug through for the rest of the night and make it by morning, or you rest now and start moving at morning. You will get a level of exhaustion, but you will get there sooner.
Tasley,
Yep.
home stretch is right here. I think it's about time I take over the reins.
Fine to me.
I
Don't know
think
how much of a good night's sleep we're gonna get on a card, but better than nothing.
Better than none.
I don't think we're all gonna fit.
I'll probably stay awake anyway.
Sleep on the horse.
Or, think about this. We get there, we're exhausted, we get ambushed, and we blow up half the town.
But aren't there guards in town?
I don't know.
I think that's a barren question.
You'd think there were guards at that outpost.
That is true.
Oscar will speak up. There's supposed to be guards. That in the outpost, though? Oh no.
Is this a moderately sized town we're going to?
Yeah, one of the biggest port towns in this side of the continent.
So, I don't see how. I just don't see how they could wipe out whatever it was, an entire city. I say
So what I'm hearing is we make the home stretch, we'll be safe behind the walls.
I
there
like
walls?
that idea.
Unless
Yeah, there are walls.
we're tired before we get there.
Even from where you are now, you can see the walls.
How long would it take me if I were to race over there?
You on a horseback. Like, 2.5 hours, give or take.
That's about him on the cart.
On the
Take us like 4 or 5 hours probably.
yeah, on the cart about 5 hours. About 5.5 hours, yeah.
I vote for camp.
Hope you know how to make temporary walls and traps, because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, I do, and I'll conjure like a little bit of fire in my hand for an Eldritch Blast.
That doesn't work if you're asleep, fleshy.
Wake me up, Metal Man.
I still think we should go to the town.
Why don't we address our other compatriots?
Yes, Mr. Clay.
And the Grouch!
And Oscar.
Lovely. His name is, yeah, that fits, yeah, actually.
And Deacon. Deacon. Still in your box.
The box pops open. My name? What's called? Yeah.
Do you vote stay in, do you vote making camp one night? Or race into town and possibly being exhausted for an incoming ambush?
I say you just go to town, you know? Because I've just been in the box the whole time. A little bumpy, but sleep fine.
Ida just gives him a look like that wasn't the right answer.
That's also how Kapstan looks, but it was the right answer. He just doesn't like him.
Play, well, let's see. We'd get there faster, of course, but where's the fun in that? Let them come. You know, be great. Good tussle in the middle of the night. Nothing wakes you up more than that. Then we'll be on our way, with victory and a goal in sight.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that answer at all.
And Oscar says, I just say we keep going. Easy, simple. Sleep off when we get there.
Oh, what do you think, Mr. Tasley?
He's outvoted. It doesn't matter what Mr.
Well-
Tasley thinks.
Well, seeing as how he's the one paying us, I think he counts for at least half of us.
I could pawn that jewel.
Did you just say you're gonna steal the fucking the gym?
I said I could. I could pawn it, implying that I would be the new owner. Implying that he would no longer be the owner.
Kinda gives you a side eye at that one, but he's not gonna say anything.
Did that man just threaten to kill me? Is that what just happened? What the fuck?
Let's see what Tasley want. I think we've come this far. Might as well just home stretch the way there. But hard to fight when you're exhausted, so I'm letting the capable people decide that.
I'm outvoted either way. let's go. I'm gonna start flying.
Alright. Okay.
I tie the horse up to the thing and take the reins of the wagon.
I'll ride the horse.
All right, he'll ride my horse and kill it with his weight.
Lovely.
I don't think I'm that fat.
I thought Keenan was actually kind of, well, he's a
Well,
paladin.
he's wearing armor and he's big.
I wrote down for my weight. I said I don't fucking know however much a lion dude weighs. I didn't even write down a number.
You're pretty hefty. Considering your height and your equipment, you're pretty hefty.
I don't know how much heavier you might be than Kapstan because he is all metal.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
But I am like a foot taller than you, so I have like a foot taller height.
Are Ida's bones hollow?
No.
Would they like to be? Don't scream.
That thought just kind of like just runs slowly through her brain for just a minute, like, huh.
I'll keep a very good watch out in front of us, since I have dark vision.
What I need to know is who is going to sleep and who is staying awake for the rest of this.
I am staying awake.
I would eventually like to sleep, but I don't know how well I'll be able to sleep.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's straight in front of us, right?
Yeah, it's a straight shot.
So if one were to put the reins in a position that they would not need to be controlled, but just held the whole time, not put them up, because then there would be no slack, or there would be too much slack, and the horses might know that it's time to stop. Would they just keep going straight, like regular horses?
If these are regular horses, then yeah.
Are they regular horses?
As far as you can tell, yeah.
I check the horses.
Yeah. Are you regular? Smacks it on the hat. No.
As far as you can tell, these are not spies of any kind.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Now let me look at my stat list to see if I need a rest. Nope, I don't. Never mind. My question is now null and void.
Okay.
I was gonna try to use Sentry's Rest to just eggshell and hold them,
Mm-hmm. That's what I was assuming.
but I don't need it. So, what? Since in case this ever happens again, what's the answer to that?
If you were to manage to keep yourselves very still, yeah. I don't see a way to.
Kapstan will.
Because if anyone would be able to do it, it's you, because you are able to perceive your surroundings even if you're sleeping.
And I essentially lock down.
Like a dolphin.
Or a shark. But
Or
a dolphin's more dangerous.
Or a murderous robot.
Yeah, or a
murderous
Kapstan.
robot.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I only have murdered,
7 people.
Is
Don't
it
forget about the
is it
warehouse
7?
of guys.
We
Is
can
it-
do a
is it
body
7?
count at
No.
some point.
Is it 7? Viewers, listeners, if you would like to do a tally for us, we'd appreciate that. Body counts for all. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just gonna-
Keenan's
I'm
killed
just
the
gonna
most.
ride.
Oh yeah.
That would be
So-
terrible.
So Keenan's riding the whole night. Aida, you're going to sleep eventually, and Kapstan, you're staying awake. Okay.
As is non-detrimental. Thankfully.
Deacon is obviously going to be asleep, as well as Scribbles.
No, the whole night I shake him. No, just to be a dick.
Since you've taken the reins, Tasley is going to attempt to sleep. Oscar is not going to bed, and Clay will try. Just we have our heading.
Here
Have
we
our
go. Experience the Sorry, this is copyright, and never mind.
I don't know if that's copyright. We're not going to
There's
say
no
it anyway,
magic
but...
in our hearts, okay?
Yeah, we're all
This is
dead.
not the one and only House of Mouse.
All right.
Dare you even speak it?
You're gonna
Oh,
bring curses.
boy.
You're gonna bring curses down upon us.
A curse on both of your houses.
Golly!
Don't do it. No. Let's roll to see if anything happens.
Yours.
We die. Yeah.
Ida
No,
specifically
you die.
does.
I run.
No, nothing happens. As the
Thank God.
the city gets closer and closer, your hopes begin to rise as nothing happens. You get to the wall, and you are greeted by it's early morning now. The sun is just now peeking over the horizon. And sorry, brain, activate on words. Yes. It is just now early morning, and the sun is peeking over the horizon, and there are very tired guards who seem to be posted up at the wall. They kind of...
I give him the good old dad whistle.
Yep, they kind of like perk up, and they notice you, and they kind of hold a hand out asking you to stop.
I ram the get. No, I stop.
Okay.
Please do, because I'm in front of you.
I stop. I just roll over Keenan's ankles like a kid riding a cart at the supermarket. No, I stop. I lightly punch Tasley.
Oh. He kind of gets up in his little sleepy stupor, and he kind of like rummage around in his like pockets for a bit, and reaches in his coat pocket. It's the paperwork over here, and the guard takes it, looks it over, nods, and opens the gate for you guys. Hands back the paperwork, and you guys are now officially inside Gentle Frost.
As we roll our way in, I'm gonna go ahead and real not loud, well loud but not yelling. Oh look, we made it inside. Congratulations, everybody. We're in the home stretch.
Now,
Mr. Tasley, when do I get paid?
Ida.
Mhm.
That was kind of a shit sleep. It was more of a nap. I'm gonna be honest. The sleeping on top of
Her
the
makeup is smeared.
yeah, sleeping on top of the wolf pelt was a bit
She
comfy
looks
for like the
angrier.
first hour. Eventually, just the bumps and the rolling of the wheels just gave you carpet burn.
Nice.
Turns out, Kapstan did it on purpose. No, just kidding.
Lovely.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He's polite.
For the most part.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When he thinks
Sometimes.
when he thinks it's polite, he's doing his best.
Mhm. All right, but anyone who's asleep has now been awakened by Kapstan. Oscar, kind of like looking around. He's from this place. He knows what it's like. Clay wakes up. Oh, wonderful! We're home. Oscar, what do you think should be the first thing we do now that we've achieved our mission? Oh no.
Get paid, right?
Sleep. Oh yeah, payment is probably important. Yeah. I need a nap though. Clay just like kind of like stands up next to you on top of the wagon, very obviously almost off balance, hands on his hips. He looks very proud of himself.
I hit the brakes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
He falls.
I wasn't joking. I hit the brakes.
He falls off the cart.
Tasley, where the hell am I taking this?
Here is fine. Okay.
Just right here in the middle of the street.
Yeah, just give me the reins. I'll take. Oh.
Where do
Where do we pick up our payment?
Ow.
yeah, that.
Alright.
No, you come here. You bring that shit to me.
I believe, out of character, because apparently, me being the greatest DM ever, I have not written it down in my notes. We agreed on 500.
I believe it was only 100 gold.
Was it?
Let
Okay.
me see. I'm gonna look.
I am like 90% positive.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
write
a-
it down either.
It's 100.
Because Kapstan made a comment about that not being that much money.
Mhm. Which it wasn't. It was supposed to be an easy fucking job.
Well,
Oh yeah? Was it? Was it? No.
He rummages around
Tell
and
that to my liver.
each of you get 200 gold pieces, because that job was a lot. That was a bit tougher than it was needed to be. So, paying you for what it's worth.
I appreciate it. How generous of you.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to find out where you put your purse.
Puts his purse
thank
back in
you.
his pocket. Doesn't break eye contact with you.
I wink. Yeah, shutter. Cameras.
Click, click. You take a screenshot.
All right. Well, you're no longer under my employ, so kind of like gestures to the town around him.
All right, good. Hands up. No.
Damn.
Before you leave, is there a temple nearby for Tom?
Out it. Almost most towns have a general prayer temple. Lead to Amra, but Rome specifically, I don't know. You'd have to look. Not a follower.
Of course, I'd pick Shelter of the Faithful and have a dead god. Of course.
I have a question for the three of you, actually. Talking to Mr. Tasley, Oscar, and Clay.
Lovely. What can I answer?
Any of you heard of Mr. Bark's Baffling Bazaar?
You already asked Tasley this.
Oh, I did.
Oh wait. Oh, you didn't. You just said you're
I'm-
from the circus.
Said I was from the circus. I know I asked. I think I asked Melanie.
Yeah, you asked Melanie. She didn't know it. Oscar spoke up. Maybe in that big show thing. Passed through town not too long ago, though they didn't look too good. Kinda seemed like they were a bit of stragglers, I guess. More of a beggar's act, I guess, than a circus. They're heading south if you're curious. Are you trying to catch up to them?
How recent was that?
Maybe. Oh. Or
Really?
it was recent, yeah.
Her whole that wasn't really the answer she was expecting. So she just kind of takes a moment and her guard just kind of drops and her feathers ruffle just a little bit and she's like, "Is it they're heading south?"
Yeah. Where they were leaving.
Would I know of a route south that they would take often?
You know they mostly stick to main roads, but considering that may change. That may have changed. So the most direct route is this one right here.
Oh, hold on.
Just straight down this path. But
Okay.
considering, recent events, they may have changed that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I'm gonna give him 20 gold, just for that.
Alright. He just puts it in his pocket. He's not gonna question that.
Yep. I
That is
didn't think you
business.
would.
So,
It's nice working with you.
Lovely.
what about us three? Is this where we leave each other, or?
Actually, wanted to talk about that.
Sorry. Damien joke. Wasn't that funny?
No, it wasn't. But anyway. Well, in light of recent events for me, I plan on heading south. Unless something else pops up. You two are welcome to come with me. Roads are dangerous for a little lady.
around this
Alright.
time, Astley and the other two do wander off with the cart.
Yeah, fuck off, ye!
They turn around. Huh?
You, he
She
said,
said it.
fuck off!
Nah.
Yeah, she said it. Wait a minute.
Like that down.
I don't know about the boy, because apparently none of us have phones. But I'm trying to find lots of stuff. I don't see a downside to going south. Sorry. Had a cough.
What kind of stuff are you trying to find?
Well, here in a second, I've got one last question for the Baron.
Well, he
And
left.
then
He just went that way. You might want to catch him. You may not have a second.
that's why I said here in a second. So I didn't just leave the conversation. I also
Raise
have
your
to
voice at
retrieve.
me.
I also have to retrieve my box.
You
With all
really
my
want that
stuff in it.
thing?
I mean, it's attached to my donkey.
I guess we should let
horse.
Deacon know that he could get out of the box, huh?
He's super asleep still.
He'll be
No,
fine.
that's my box. That's my Deacon.
That's. I mean, you had a
Mhm.
different box, don't you? You got a coffin.
I kind of just assumed you unattached the donkey in the coffin.
No, I just hopped off
Okay.
because I can go get the wagon later. That was my intention.
Well,
Anyway,
go get your donkey. Go get your ass.
right. Well, hold that thought. I gotta go ask him some questions, but I'm in. And I just sneak away.
What about you, Keenan? Care to head south?
You know, for my first mission, I don't think it went that bad.
I think you did pretty well.
I just should probably tell Master Quinn. But other than that, yeah, I think tagging along wouldn't be a bad idea. That is, if you'll have me.
Well, of course, I just invited you.
Yeah. I feel a presence from Tone saying leave. No, I'm joking.
Tom's dead. You stupid.
Tom is calling me elsewhere. That's bullshit, he's dead.
So sorry. Tone is calling me away to leave the party.
Keenan just like floats away.
This is where Riley introduces us to his new character. Keenan.
Keenan.
Buzz,
Keenan.
guys.
Kapstan, what are you doing with the cart?
I'm gonna go retrieve my stuff, but I need to find Tasley.
Yep, he's still attached to the cart, just as your donkey is.
Hey, get your hands away from my ass.
What?
Nothing. Shut the hell up and answer my question that I'm about to ask.
All right. Yeah. What's up?
Where's your sister?
Do you...
Where's your sister?
Are you intimidating, or are you just asking again?
I leaned a little forward, but I'm not intimidating yet.
Okay. Let me see if this kid knows better. Well, supposed to be in school. She's a bard, so she travels. Last I heard, she left a note saying she was heading south, down near the spiked peaks. Which, roll a history check for that.
Do I get any advantage? Have I ever been there? Nope. That's a 4. Explain it like a child.
Big pointy mountains in the center of the continent.
Don't make me throw punch you.
That like a child.
How stupid do you think children are?
Would these be the pointy mountains top?
My
Does he
experience
point
pre-
that out on my map?
Yeah, if you hold up the map, he'd be like there.
Good. It was definitely business doing pleasure with you.
As well. If you manage to find her, or whatever you're looking for her for, tell her to come home. She's got chores to do.
Oh. Find her. And I walk away.
Alright.
So, Miss Ida, you said something about a circus a moment ago.
I did.
And that's it.
That's all she gives you. She's just looking at you.
You know, in addition to just helping me find my voice, we've really got to teach me how to learn to talk to people.
You're doing alright, I think. You're picking up a few things.
Apparently not jokes.
We can work on that.
Hope so. But anyway, is this circus what you're going after?
I've got some unsettled business with the circus.
Good business?
Depends.
About this time I arrive, or is it my kind of business?
Depends.
I got the information I needed. Why don't we hit uptown and then move our asses south? Mouth! My mouth! Ah!
It's on fire!
Kapstan, you don't have a mouth!
And he must scream.
With a mouth?
I do have a mouth.
You do?
How do you think he drinks?
Please put the token back on the screen for me.
He does have a mouth.
I cannot think.
I'd know, I drew teeth on it.
Around this time, you don't really notice them, given you're talking to each other, but a individual, you think woman, bumps into Kapstan.
Oh?
Like almost shoulder checks him, not aggressively, just like your shoulders collide.
Insight check.
Yes.
I was about to say insight check.
No, I grab her.
Oh.
I'm still gonna insight check her.
I absolutely grab her. Nobody does that to me.
Okay. You guys roll. And
Bad. I wasn't
Kapstan,
paying
you
attention.
roll an athletics check. Oh yeah.
Do tell the intent of her bump.
She's about to shit herself. That's what's gonna happen.
It is a woman, human, you think. Long blonde hair and a suit of plate mail armor with a sword at her side. And as she bumped into you, you could feel her hand attempting to put something into yours. You grab it and reach it up, and she has a piece of paper in her hand, and she's just looking at you like, oh shit. With
Good.
an 18
The
insight.
mail delivery's here.
With an 18 insight, even before Kapstan grabbed her, even before she made contact with his shoulder, you knew something was up, Keenan. You knew that this lady was up to some type of subterfuge, and you don't know if it's good.
Well. What do we have here?
She kind of like stiffens her demeanor and looks you in the eye. The Crimson Reaper wants to meet you at the inn.
At the what?
At the inn.
Crimson Reaper, huh?
The fuck is my pin?
What type of-
Who's that? Wait, do I know the Crimson Reapers?
It would be those guys that Deacon relayed to us.
Right, okay.
Do I know about the Crimson Reapers? Did y'all tell me about
Yeah,
them?
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
they real-timed it.
While I'm still holding her hand, or her arm. I am holding her hand. We're in love now. Holding her hand, I'm going to take the note out of it. I'm going to pocket it without losing eye contact. What kind of coward sends a messenger to put a letter in somebody's coat? Tell him if he wants to talk to me, he can do it the correct way.
The polite and gentlemanly way.
He could look me in the eye and shake my hand.
And she's going to attempt to
Out here in the cold.
She's going to attempt to yank her arm away from you.
Using her momentum, I throw her arm out of the way.
Lovely. Considering
I hope she falls.
She rolled a 22. There's a good bit of momentum behind that. She stumbles, but she
I'm
does
gonna
not
rip
fall.
my way. Okay.
She stumbles a bit, but she does not fall. And it is at that moment she realizes who the fuck you are and what the fuck your deal is. At your comment of if he wants to talk to me, then come out like a real man. Basically, she'll look back and say, "Fine. However, I'm sure it's someone you'd like to see. Good day." Then she nods you.
I'll be out here in the cold.
Can I see the letter, Cap?
Oh yeah. You want to read it out loud? I'm gonna keep
Sure.
watching. And I'm gonna keep my eye out.
Maybe you should make Keenan read it out loud so he can learn to speak. Dumbass. Looking ass.
Are you dogging your own character?
Yes.
Hey, I can do that. I used to have a stutter. It took me forever to get rid of that shit.
Okay. Alright. Hell. Okay,
From
who's reading the letter?
Me.
Alright.
Can you tell me the name of the person again?
The Crimson Reapers.
Yeah, the Crimson Reaper, specifically.
Oh, singular. We just mark out the S on the end of it.
Well, assumedly, his lackeys would be the Reapers.
Yeah.
They'd be the Red Reapers.
Yum.
Oh my god.
That's some next level comedy right there, folks.
Woo, we laughed.
Yeah.
More or less, the note says, midnight, the Stronghold Inn, which is the local inn here. Talk to the barkeep. Say you want a gin and whiskey. It's gin spelled like the genie.
Yeah.
And it is signed SM.
SM
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
is the Stronghold Inn.
Correct.
That's
Gin
for a
and whiskey?
Jin.
DJIN.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I was just saying that out loud in case anybody else didn't know.
From SM.
Yep.
I
Why
read
is
that
it
out
when
loud
there's
and
an
I
ominous?
sent it back.
Oh, sorry. Why is it when there's an ominous meeting, it's always at midnight?
Well, we've got some time to spare before then. Are we meeting?
Could we get to somewhere to sleep first?
How many hours do we have till midnight?
It's morning.
It's
5
morning.
a.m., dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh. Ah.
We got a while.
Yeah,
we
you
got a
drove
whole
all night.
day
No, it's like
ahead.
4 a.m.
It is very early, yeah.
Assumedly, this is the place to sleep, Keenan.
Well, I don't know if we want to sleep in the same place. We might be murdered.
No, he's not a murderer. He would have killed us already.
I will be right back. You guys keep role-playing. I'll be able to hear you.
I don't quite think that's how all villains work.
I was looking for a temple that we could probably stay in, but the only ones around here are to Umra.
Do they serve breakfast at temples?
Well, if we found one for Tome, they would recognize my symbol and welcome us, but I don't think Umra is...
I need to shine your shiny badge here, son.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Didn't mean to what?
To what? Shine my shiny badge?
You need to read social cues. Joking.
He's.
Oh.
Read it on my face.
That's another joke, Keenan. You can't read it on his face.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, he
skeleton.
barely shows facial expression.
This is what you need to know, Keenan. Kapstan's sense of humor is very dry, which means it's hard to tell when he's joking.
Just like
Dry.
Aida's perfume.
Is that a joke too?
Yes,
It's a statement.
that's a joke.
I'm so
She's
confused.
gonna glare at you.
Speaking of, you have got to get your and he does a circle on his face, put back together.
Would have been put together just fine if we'd taken a little more time.
If we had taken a little more time, we might have met our friend the Crimson
I
Reaper a little
consider
sooner.
that we're a bit tired,
I don't sleep.
so why don't we just find an inn somewhere?
Apparently, I don't
It's
sleep either.
over
Let's go
there.
find an inn.
It's over there.
We're gonna
I
look
pointed-
for an inn that is not the Stronghold Inn, right?
I just
Or
went
yeah.
to the biggest building.
Yes,
I have no idea
absolutely.
where it is.
I do not want to stay in the stronghold then.
Roll me
We'll
an
visit, but we're not
investigation
staying.
check.
With
Alright.
my 15 natural investigation, would I be able to find one?
I'll give you advantage.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
About to say, you haven't been here before. I don't think Keen Mind would help. Plus, you're antisocial.
No,
What are you
that's
gonna ask?
observation. That's observation.
Oh, you're right.
We
Still,
rolled pretty
what
well.
What are you remembering? You have never been here before.
No, observant is just that I can see good.
Yeah, I know.
Keep my
Can see
mind is
real
that I can
good.
remember good.
He can remember what he sees real well.
Congrats. Once you find it, you'll know how to get there.
Yay!
So
Passive investigation, such a strange skill.
I've never heard of passive investigation. Anyway,
Technically, all skills can be passive.
yeah.
I'm just not sure how the word technically.
You guys find an inn. I'm sure, regardless of if I've.
It's
written-
just some grandma's house with a for rent sign.
I mean, basically, it's a bit run down. It's definitely like not like top notch kind of shit. It's let's see, like a 2-room bed and breakfast kind of deal. You know, they barely have a bar downstairs. More just like some tables, and an upstairs where you would go to sleep.
I'll buy the 2 rooms for us.
That'd be 4 gold, 2 gold apiece.
For both the rooms? Golly, how long are we staying here? A week? Okay.
Because we just got
This better
paid
be all
200
inclusive,
gold, but like
goddammit.
four gold is like whoa.
For rooms? Yeah, it is. Dude, this shit better be all inclusive.
I helped myself to the bar, and I mean that in the most literal way. Like I just scoot past the bartender, start making my own stuff.
I was gonna say it's a bit early to drink, but I don't guess it matters for you.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, you two should probably get to sleep.
Oh, I'm awake now.
Well, then maybe, and I've grabbed like a bottle of, I want to say a bottle of water, but I don't know if there's a bottle of water. Is there a bottle of water?
Water.
There's a pitcher. There is a pitcher of water.
Water.
Not a
I'm
bottle.
going to grab the pitcher of water because I cannot find a bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Blast
slide
her.
water. I'm going to slide it and an empty bowl across to Ida on the. Or maybe you should clean your face up then.
She just gives you the most deadpan look, just in the eye. And then she just like looks over to the barkeep and goes, "Got a rag I can use?"
Oh, I forgot you were here.
Who, me or the barkeep?
The barkeep.
The barkeep just like 1,000-yard stare, like just indescript NPC, just. I do too.
That guy freaks me out.
He hands you a napkin
Reminds me of that ghost town.
or a rag.
I'm just gonna wipe my face off.
No, you do have a level of exhaustion, just in case you wanted to sleep that off. In case that changes your mind.
On second thought, I'm gonna go to bed.
That's what I thought.
Go upstairs, go to bed. I'm gonna leave Ian behind to just stare at Kapstan though.
The bartender, who is just 1,000 yards staring at the wall, slowly looks down and looks at Ian.
Ian slowly. You know those videos of Technoblade slowly turning around and looking somebody in the eye?
Yeah.
He does that.
They lock eyes for a bit. The bartender nods, then looks back up.
He knows.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Ian just turns back slowly to stare at you, Kapstan.
Is he on the bar or on like a stool?
He's on the bar.
Damn. Okay.
Smash the stool.
You can knock the stool over.
I was going to do that, yeah. Hey, barkeep person.
Yes.
First of all, blink correctly. Second, I need a layout of the town.
I love that.
I said blink correctly.
I love that. The fact that the bartender just doesn't blink right is annoying Kapstan, the robot.
Who also does not need to blink.
I know.
Okay, you asked for a way out of town?
Layout.
A layout, okay.
I know the way out. It's that way.
Right? Tell me it's that way.
Over there's the fishery. He kind of like points eastward. Next to those are the docks. You have the north and south gates. Have guards and barracks near the market districts nearby.
Do you have a pace that isn't turtle?
Kind of like breaks his 1,000-yard stare to look at you, like said, slowly turning. You can almost hear the creaking bones in his neck, straining to cause the movement. Looks back.
What can you tell me about the Reaper?
I need to actually get my notes for this.
Ooh. Notes.
Let's see.
What did I just say? Notes? Isn't she asleep?
Yes.
You say you
Said it.
take notes in your sleep.
Ooh.
He's going to roll an insight check on you because he wants to see how much he likes you. Okay.
Says he like me.
Duke does not like. Duke Barrett has been trying to foil their plans for a city thinks they're doing right. The Duke doesn't.
What's wrong with the Duke? I was waiting for the dice to go plop. There it is.
What am I rolling for? We don't know. eyes still 1,000-yard stare at the wall. Winter. Storms become violent. Duke. Fire crystals. Keep the storms at bay. Science away. They think that what the Reapers are doing is destructive. They think they are reckless. Bitching. Duke has old ways. The Reaper has new.
Great. We just walked our way into a civil war. Who's got more men?
Duke. It's backed by the Queen.
Which queen?
Queen Hillary.
Who the
Which-
fuck is that? Do I know that?
Yes. You would roll a history check, but with advantage, because you didn't grow up here, but it was a pretty big thing. Six. You know that Queen Milry is the like head honcho like of all of this. So, you know, it's a monarchy and she's the queen. So, you know, basically the president. You know that she lives in the capital, which is around this area ish, kind of southern.
Also
southern.
in the south.
Yeah, also in the south. You would actually know, even with a 6, that she lives in the south because that is where it gets the coldest in Consurgia, and she prefers the cold.
This is all very good information. Do me one more favor. Since you seem to be working like a sentinel with your eyeballs the way they are, I'm going to put 20 gold on the counter. I need you to keep track of any suspicious ongoings and anybody who comes in or out of here.
Without eyes ever leaving the wall he's staring at, a hand comes up and plops on the table and pulls it off. His hand falls with the gravity, and he puts it in his coat pocket.
I pinch his cheeks. Thanks, pal. And I head upstairs, but I'm just gonna chill out in the hallway and deactivate.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys are going to basically wait till midnight.
Yeah, long rest.
I'm gonna sleep until I'm not exhausted anymore.
That's called a long rest. Go ahead and do that.
Yep. Wow, I'm done.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Like 8 hours later. What time is it? Like
Be
afternoon.
like 2. Yeah, it'd be like 2.
Yeah. You guys want to try to
I was
do
gonna
anything, or are
walk
you just
down.
gonna kill time? Or you were saying something? Go ahead.
Hey,
I was just gonna walk down. Her makeup done correctly.
Lovely.
Is Kapstan still downstairs?
In
no, I was in the
I believe.
hallway.
Yeah.
Oh. You just been standing there for like 8 hours.
He kind of blinks, and you hear almost like a fire start.
Oh.
The clicking of flint and steel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sleeping, I guess.
Well, no, because I don't.
Your equivalent.
I'm fully aware the entire time.
And so are dolphins.
What the hell do you know about dolphins?
I know that they're awake when they sleep.
No, they scream when you spear them.
The poor things.
I'm gonna knock on the door loudly to get Keenan up.
Keenan, you hear a bang, bang, bang.
I'm saying a prayer. Give me just 1 minute.
Lovely.
He's still dead, champ.
I think that means he's doing something.
I know, I figured.
Okay. Good water. God, can't believe him. Doing something.
I think you
in my
mean
D&D
water.
session. Water?
Water.
A bottle of
Water?
water.
Water.
A bottle of water. Ah, yeah, it's me,
There's
Ringo
a-
Starr.
There's a tea joke there somewhere, but I'm not gonna make it.
I'd like to roll to hit Dalton.
You're very far away, so you have disadvantage.
Oh, it's probably a 12. I think that'll beat your AC, though. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, I just got like a paper cut.
Hold on, I get another attack.
Nice.
Oh,
I
wait,
take-
no. Hold on, I have disadvantage. Big ass worse.
That's the lowest you can roll. What do you mean?
Shut up. Shut up.
Now
Shut
one.
up.
Let me roll to see how bad it is.
No,
Yeah,
I died.
I take Kapstan away.
Hey, wait a minute!
A giant hand reaches down and breaks the roof and just grabs Kapstan by the
I
scruff of
finally
his
get to
shirt.
fight God!
Just lifts him
His
up.
feathers are thoroughly ruffled.
Keenan walks out with a toothbrush in his hand. Hey guys, what's going on? Where's
Oh.
Kapstan?
And he never learns how to
Don't.
talk to people. I'm dead, my son.
Let me go!
This whole time, Tome's just been dead inside.
Yeah.
The translation was a little too literal. Since Keenan is still taking time to get dressed or whatever. No,
Mhm.
Brian.
he's late.
Mhm.
I talked to our zombified barkeep.
Mm.
Turns out that Reaper fella hates the fact that they like to heat up the city. The Duke... Excuse me, my gases are still up.
Just a cloud of smoke into Ida's face, and she's just like,
Sorry, startup juices. No. He backfires.
his equivalent of burping in your face.
Yeah, he's an old jalopy. Sorry, but tank's a bit waterlogged. No, he says, and the Duke likes to keep it the same way. People are kind of divided. Duke's got more people and is backed up by some Queen Mill something. I don't know.
I know the queen,
Somebody important.
or of the queen.
Yes, you know of the queen. It is the queen. You were a native to Consurgia, so you would know this is the queen that for most people it's a legend, but here you know it's very true. It is the old story of Royal falls into illness and can't decide who, which of the siblings should rule. Milry and her twin brother, who will not be named, basically got put into very small portions of the continent to see who would rule it better. Almost immediately, the twin brother waged war, deciding he would rather use his small portion to conquer the rest. What's his father gonna do? He's ill. He can't do anything. The brother was very much a tyrant, and Milry, using wits and cunning tactics, fought him back in this civil war. Milry was the one who won, and was named the queen of the Consurgian kingdom.
Oh, you mean Queen Milry?
Yeah. Whatever the hell that lady is.
She's the Queen of Consergia.
So what I'm hearing is that hopefully Mr. Reaper doesn't want us to assist him in his little civil war problem. Because I do not want to piss off another royal party.
Another?
I think we should go and hear what he has to say. And if that's the case, I've got bigger fish to fry.
Also, speaking of fish, I found the docks, the market district, guard barracks, and what else?
Going down his grocery list.
Yeah, docks, fishery, guard barracks, marketplace. That was basically what it gave you.
And that's about it.
Well, that's
Stay out
good.
of town.
He also mentioned north and southern gate, but, you know, you can assume that.
I assume they're in the north and south.
I bang her again. Hey, quit playing with him. He's dead.
Amen. I'm back.
I
What I
knocked on
missed?
the door. I knocked on the door again.
Nothing, you've
Oh.
been praying.
Yeah, you know, feels right.
Hmm.
I relay everything that I just spoke of in real time. No, because I have to actually explain it because he wasn't here.
I apologize.
God damn it. No, I was just telling Ida here that I got the layout of the town. And sorry, yes. No. That was a joke we made while you were gone too.
Mhm.
Also, Mr. Reaper, our friend, who did not give me a letter correctly, is at odds with the Duke, who is backed by the Queen. Duke likes to put up those crystals we just delivered to keep the cold away. Fuck.
And he means the queen of this continent, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You alright, Kapstan? You need a pat on the back?
I think I need something to drink. He's gonna reach into his coat and start drinking.
Into the coffin.
At every excuse.
No, the coffin's on the donkey outside. And the Duke has more men. Crimson people and a lot of the divided individuals of the town want a change to happen. Sounds like they want the cold to come.
And why do they want the cold to come?
Dunno. The bartender is barely alive, I think.
She did look a bit, you know, croaky.
You hear them blink audibly in the next room.
I didn't like that.
Oi, pipe down, Grammy!
I may have to burn this place.
I don't know
I
if
guess
that would be a
since-
good idea.
I guess since we're all here in the same
Hallway.
place, I'm gonna like look down the hallway and see if there's anybody around.
No, not in direct eyesight.
I'm gonna walk into my room and like usher them in and close the door behind them.
Alright.
We do that.
So here's what's up. The job's over, and I would really like you two to come along with me, but I feel like it's not fair to ask that of you when you don't know what's going on. So, that circus I was a part of, literally went up in flames. So, I'm a little suspicious that they're still marching around. And they kind of blamed me for it, so...
Did you do it?
No, I didn't.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, you're fine with it?
Yeah.
I only allow
Do I
insight
roll a
checks on...
competing check?
Not if you're telling the truth.
No, you just let him know what he would know from your, like, you get to say, based on the roll.
12. Seems like she's being honest.
All right.
But I've also got some people hunting me down, maybe. So,
Because of the circus incident.
more or less.
What the hell does more or less mean?
It means it's somewhat related.
How many people are after you, Ida?
That's a great question.
I meant groups, not individuals.
Oh, well. The one, as far as I know.
All right.
And is that the circus?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Well, we're not getting on a damn boat.
I wasn't hoping to get on a boat.
Ignore that.
Okay.
Kapstan twitches a little bit.
Lovely.
Noted.
So, well, Miss Ida, I don't have anywhere better to be, so I don't see the reason in not following you, no matter how many people are after you. And besides, if it all goes south, I could, always go back to the temple. However,
sorry.
I feel like Kapstan, you said that the people here wanted a revolution. Is it really? Are they doing it for the right reason?
I think that depends on who you ask.
More of a civil war type deal, but yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, if it's for just a moral difference, I don't see the reason in us just staying, to be quite honest.
That's why I'm saying we hear him out.
I was gonna say, I'm sure our Reaper friend let us know.
You guys beat me to the punch. So after we see what's going wrong around here, we go to the circus?
To make my way south anyway. So, better in numbers.
Dalton, where is my home continent in relativity to a cardinal direction?
North. Specifically northwest of you.
Okay. I also would like to go south, so works out for all of us.
Less hands. Make easier work.
Lovely.
Now, do we want to do some shopping, or do we want to wait for that cocksucker?
Well, I actually had a question. Is there, like, I read in the books in the temple that most squads or groups of people have, like, names for themselves. Are we going to do anything like that?
Is this a part where you expect us to put our hands in the middle? I pat him on the shoulder. Seriously.
I mean, I've only read it in the books, so...
I'd like to come up with a name. That sounds nice. I don't
You
have
do
any
it on your own time.
Oh, okay. I'll brainstorm.
I'm gonna start making my way downstairs.
I like this group. Get up to good trouble.
If we could avoid trouble, that would be great.
Keenan, you're with the wrong people.
It's more like how to get through it, not how to go around it.
You guys...
The swiftest headings are straight through.
You You guys head downstairs, and of course, the bartender has not moved an inch.
Oh my gosh. Are they okay?
Would you like to check?
Yeah, I want to see what's up with them.
Okay. You get closer, and what are you doing specifically to check?
I just want to see if he's sick or if he's like, I don't know, secretly a zombie or
Roll a
something. I don't
medicine
know.
check.
Okay. Hey.
19. Okay. As far as you can tell, on a base level, there is nothing wrong with them. He just is.
Well, that's just sad.
This indescript NPC bartender.
I wouldn't talk to him that long. And I'm gonna just walk over to the door and open it.
Out we go on the town.
This is the part where you describe to me what you'd like to do.
I would like to look through that temple if that is something.
Okay.
If that is on the way.
Keep an eye out for a temple for our lion boy, our lion lad. I think I'm just window shopping, whatever I see.
Yeah, I think I'd like to browse through the market district, see if it's any better.
Okay.
Will not be fingering goods on the way.
Will or will not?
Will not.
Character development?
Question mark?
Question mark.
Alright. Just perusing. You guys, the marketplace, because, actually, no. You guys don't really find, much that would be of the extraordinary type. Of course, there are mundane shops for, like, food and goods and spices and what have you, but nothing magical, nothing very unique, very run-of-the-mill, this marketplace is. As far as finding a church or a temple, of course, the temple of Amra, the goddess of community. He has temples in most towns. It is more or less used as a generic praying grounds for any deity anyone wants to worship, because not every temple is going to be in every city. For me though, you roll an investigation check to see if you can find anything else related to temple.
Heard.
Who was the temple for?
Amra,
Amra.
the goddess of community. Natural.
Good job, Keenan.
You do
It's
not
kind of my
find.
thing.
Do not find a temple to Tome. However, you do find another temple that is more specific. This one to the goddess of Ericity.
Spell it.
Okay. This
Like
one's
Eurydice, but change a few letters around.
this one's a doozy, so I have to copy and paste this.
What were you smoking at 3 and when you came up with this shit?
It's a cool name.
You should. Is that where you were asking me what should I name her? You should have named her Bart.
No.
What is she the goddess of? Or would I know that from an investigation check?
Roll a religion check.
I'm good at these. Should
I'm
be at
not.
least. I am not.
Anyone else interested?
I'll go.
Do you want to do 2 or do you want to give me advantage? Okay.
On a base level, this is the goddess of well, they're genderless, so technically god whatever, of death.
God is the gender neutral term.
They are the god of death. Specifically, death, spiders, and silence. It is a Ida, given you know that this god specifically treats spiders as where most cultures treat spiders as things to be feared, arachnophobia and whatnot. People who worship Ericity treat spiders as sentinels. Those who keep spiders in their house often believe that they ward away on misfortune and death. Some also believe that if you see a spider, which are normally sentinels of Ericity, they bring misfortune.
Oh,
So, it's a flip of the coin. But yes, this is the god of death, not undeath. This is a neutral god.
I'm
just a god of death, like the aspect of death, not like dying or like
I just
reincarnate.
Specifically,
I
this
just
is
looked over-
for an equal equivalent to the real world. This is the Grim Reaper. They're a soul collector.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just-
okay.
I'm just gonna look over to Keenan, give him like a little light elbow in the ribs, and just go. I bet her and Tom had a nice chat.
I
Anyway.
actually would not mind stopping by there.
Really?
I mean, can't hurt. If anyone would know where Dead God's temple would be the goddess of death, wouldn't it?
I guess.
Oh yeah, let's go ask the Grim Reaper for tea.
Well,
Crimson Reaper.
think of it less as a negative connotation and more as like a soul barrier.
So many Reapers.
I don't know about you, Keenan, but I'm the damn ferryman, and it was never in a good context.
Fairy?
You know, for a second, I thought ferryman, like with wings and pixie dust.
Is that a joke?
Aren't I pretty?
That
Gorgeous.
is a joke.
You don't think he's pretty, Keenan?
Uh,
Rude.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
Oh.
He's ugly. Anyways.
Once again, not so helpful connotation.
He'll
So,
pick it up.
to the Temple of Ericity.
Okay.
Mhm.
Immediately as you walk in, thing you notice is an eerie silence. You even try to bring it up, but no words come out. You enter.
Ida's going to stay at the door, like just outside, and just I'm gonna stay out here for.
I give her a thumbs up from inside the doorway, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
I give her a thumbs up too.
Oh.
I love making our DM go through his notes.
You detect illusion magic. You had to make an assumption. That is what's causing the silence to befall around you.
Illusory magic. Okay. So it's just an illusion that I cannot speak. I'm actually speaking. Is there anyone in the temple? And is Kapstan with me?
Where is
Yeah,
Kapstan?
Kapstan's with you.
Do I hear his boot clinks?
No.
Okay.
Everything is completely like void of any sound, minus what is going on. Like, actually, you can't even hear like what's going on outside. You could barely hear Ida. Like as you're walking in, like Ida slowly just fades into the distance. It
Oh, so it's like a deafen spell.
yes, it is completely silent.
It could perhaps be the silence spell.
What? My secrets.
I don't know. I'm a barbarian.
First and foremost, when you walk in, this temple is very obviously has a like black marble aesthetic. There are like very gorgeous pillars with these symbolisms of like of webbing spiraling up to the top, and in the middle you see a stone statue of a humanoid figure. How do I describe this? Let's see. Humanoid figure, obviously very tall, given the statue is large. And on their back, similar to, you've seen Spider-Man, Iron Spider. They have these spider legs creeping out from around their back, and they're almost like in a fetal position, hugging themselves with the legs wrapped around them like a cage. And they are peeking out, you can see just barely an eye peeking out from in between the legs.
That's a statue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a depiction of the god of death.
Is there anyone in the temple?
Oh, actually, very empty.
Huh. Do I see any signs of recent activity?
Roll investigation check.
Watch her like fucking night worshippers or something.
Ooh.
Holy shit, natural
Nice.
20s all day.
Is that your...
Yes, sir.
Third one tonight, yeah.
Yeah, keep it rolling. You assume correct. They do work primarily at night. You can assume, given just the assumption of how empty it is and how quiet it is, and the black marble aesthetic, given all like how everything's painted in a weird black hue, you can assume they would prefer nighttime. That's what edgy people who worship death would do.
Do they have any offering bowls?
Yeah, it's in front of the
Altars or
statue.
something? I'll leave a gold piece, and I'll leave.
Okay. You don't hear anything, obviously, but you do feel a
spider crawling up your back.
no, almost.
You smash it in the Temple of Spider.
You feel an almost mournful presence coming from the statue. And as you turn away to leave, it fades as you leave.
Did I feel it?
No.
Seems we've just missed them. From what I can gather, they probably only operate at night.
Ida's just kind of been sitting outside, staring at Ian. Ian staring back at her.
Ida,
Hmm?
there's a spider on you.
I smash it immediately.
Oh
Lovely.
no! Oh,
Bad luck, those things.
You've just smashed. We should leave.
Oh,
I just want to clarify, I'm still in there.
okay, what are you doing?
Oh no! He's gonna steal the fucking gold that I put in there.
Why would I steal a fucking gold piece? Jesus. Criminal.
Yeah, you are.
No,
You've got a feat
I've-
that literally says
I
you
have
can do
to-
crime for free.
I have to be reported. My feet prevents that. I guess technically it resists it. No, I just wanted to take my time looking at this visage of death.
After
I'm gonna stare at that eye, and I'm gonna mouth as best I can, just the word, likewise.
you feel. You feel something, but it's weird. You would almost describe it as a nod of acknowledgement. Almost as if they're not saying you're doing a good job, but it's almost as if they're acknowledging they've caught the souls you sent.
Oh, I don't like that. Barbarian paladin coming in here in just a moment.
And then I will silently click my way back out. Just
Did you break
get
the
it because there's
threshold?
no clicking.
Yeah.
Mr. Kapstan, we should leave.
Why?
He's superstitious, that's why.
What would you believe in the
He's
gods?
a paladin.
You don't normally smash their sacred animals.
You did what?
What?
They're
They're bad luck.
It's
Oh, bringing a woman on a ship is bad luck.
Yeah, you should never do it. She gives you like a joking grin.
They didn't actually stop us. What the hell did you do?
I smashed a spider.
In front of
Fallen.
the spider temple.
Mm-hmm.
I go back in and leave another gold piece.
Just for my friend.
Are there any people around?
Yeah, it's midday, so people are obviously walking up and down the streets.
Did anybody notice?
Notice me smishing a spider in front of the spider temple?
Yes.
Not really.
How big
no.
was the spider, just out of curiosity?
You know the size of those like grown wolf spiders?
Ew.
Aw.
So maybe
Of course
like
I'm gonna smash it.
so like an inch long, maybe.
Riley does not feel bad. Keenan feels horrible. Fuck
Aida
that
feels
thing.
justified.
Damien feels bad. Spiders are friends.
Okay.
Not food.
Damien really is a robot. You heard it here first.
Hey, listen, I'm the one who made a spider god, okay?
Sorry, folks.
So
Right.
we're shopping, right? Let's go. And I start walking in any direction.
I will follow.
I will.
In whatever direction.
I will walk. I will walk in the direction of the marketplace since I know where it is.
Okay.
Would I not know? Did we walk past it? Or did you guys do that while I was praying?
You know.
Okay, then yeah, I walked that way.
Technically, I just told you I know where it is. I didn't tell him where it was.
But I think we walked through it.
Yeah,
So-
you've all been through there.
Yeah.
All right, what shops are available?
I was about to say, unfortunately, I don't have any tables or anything for that.
All right,
But that
roll on
doesn't-
your little dice when I steal as punishment. No,
Oh my
Okay,
god.
sure.
all the spoons.
Capstan snatching table.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Pretty
Amazing.
great.
358.
Capstan's collectibles.
Okay.
Okays.
You get 2
Mhm.
spoons and an apple.
What kind of apple?
Green apple.
Ew.
Those are
Those
the best. What do you
Those
mean?
are the best.
Disgusting.
I'm killing Ida.
I don't know.
I think Aristide will do it for you.
I have the
I think
perfect
they're like-
catalyst.
Red golden apples are
Come
best.
at me.
I think this is a good place to leave off, honestly.
We're almost done.
Oh, okay,
That means the DM has something planned.
it does.
All right. Well, after we're done wasting our time, I have a question.
Okay.
Didn't that little box bastard say he was friends?
Said that.
Then I'm gonna go get my box. You know, now that I think about it,
I do want my box bastard back.
I do want my box back. Hold this, and I just hand the apple and spoons to them.
Keenan, do you like green apples?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh.
A
I drop
snack.
it and pick it back up.
Just blow on it.
Okay. Capstan, I want you to roll investigation to see if you can find the box man. Deacon.
The Deke. Hey,
Okay.
it's not horrible.
It takes you a little longer than you would like, because you head to where you saw Tasley and them going, and you get a bit lost. But eventually, you see a very fancy-looking chest on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Don't scream.
I approach it.
It is closed.
Knock, knock.
You see the lid open and eye peeks out. Who's there?
Your favorite mayor.
I don't have many of those.
I grab him.
Okay. you throw open the lid. You grab him. Oh, gee, hi. Good to see you, Mr. Killer Robot Thing. Kapstan. Yeah. What I help you with? Give a big smile.
First of all, that's still my box. Second of all,
It's the only home he's ever known.
a friend of yours gave me an invite to come meet him tonight. A very special friend of yours lives here.
Let's see who's picking up what you're putting down. Oh! What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Well, we haven't gone and had our little talk, but I might have pissed off his envoy.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
I figured that maybe as a friendly gesture, you would tell him, as a good friend of his, of course, how good a person mine and me and mine are.
Yeah, I could talk to her. Yeah, sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when you meeting? Is it like a dinner date? Is it spooky in the middle of the night? Is it
Midnight, the stronghold.
okay.
Got a secret phrase and everything.
Oh, spooky. Okay, yeah. Am I coming with you or am I meeting you there?
Oh, I put him in the box and lock it.
Azure, okay. He rumbles a little bit inside, shaking it back and forth. What?
Poor Deacon.
Home sweet home. And I pick him up and I go find my compatriots.
Okay. As you're walking away, Scribbles walks up. Hey, Deacon, Deacon. You go on.
Yeah, no, I'm not stopping for that little bastard.
Are we there too, or did he go by himself?
Nope, he went by
No,
himself.
that was by himself.
Fuck, I was gonna bring Scribbles. I like Scribbles.
Scribbles will be back.
I just said, "Oh, I want this box," and I made you hold my stuff, and now I'm on my way back with my crate.
Yep. And he's been gone for a hot minute, so what have we been up to?
I don't know, what have you been up to?
Guys, Omega here today. This is
Yeah?
Sorry.
Good job,
Good,
Bradley.
God bless.
Don't worry, I opened my phone earlier and I forgot I had a video playing.
I just opened the YouTube tab to see if anything got posted. I was gonna go and see how many views we had, and my mouse was just like, you know what, we're gonna watch a video right now. I'm like, no, we're not.
Apparently, Ida and Keenan have been discovering the newfangled technology of cinema.
We've been discovering the differences between the German broom handle and the not a broom handle firearm. Apparently.
We probably just been walking through the market
So
district.
anyway,
and got,
it's in
pretzels or
762
something.
by 23, and
Can we not
What
talk
are we
about
talking
the?
about?
Can we not talk about bang bangs on the YouTube? I hear people get thrown and kicked out for that.
we're
What?
talking about brooms. We're talking about
Oh,
Yeah, broom handles, Chinese and German. Anyway,
where they were invented.
We probably got like some snacks and are just walking around the.
the snack was 100 gold pieces per person.
I guess we're going.
like hell
up
it was.
Okay.
Man,
sure
that
why.
apple's gonna be
I
good.
shouldn't have
selling.
crushed the
I
spider.
don't think any of us have Revivify.
What? Why do we need that? We're
You
not gonna
know,
die.
You
We're the
literally-
main characters.
Miss Ida, you literally just pissed off the death goddess. Or god. I don't think you
Piss
understand.
anybody off. I squished a spider.
In front of the spider god's house.
I'm sure she sees it happen all the time.
That'd
At
be
this
like
point-
if I clapped Ian's right in front of you and you actually liked him.
I was about to hold him up so that you could, but I see that you went back on that statement. Do you want to do it anyway?
Not
Hold
really.
Ian up.
Hey Ian.
It stares at you into your soul. Don't you want to smack him?
Not really. Where's Kapstan?
Kapstan, you're there.
You just
Hey.
look up. You just look up. Where's Kapstan? And I'm just trotting around and shaking the box.
He's just looming behind Ida with his eyes glowing red in a box.
Hey Kapstan, how are you?
Well, I'm doing fantastic.
Is
I
that
see you got your
Deacon
box.
in there?
Hello,
would-
Deacon.
Believe me if I said no.
Miss Ida.
How you doing?
Stuck in a box.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, no, I just don't like it.
What?
You want
I
to let him out of
found
the
you
box?
in the box earlier.
Well, I could get out whenever I wanted.
You wanna? I'm just gonna like unlock it, and I'm not gonna tell him that I unlocked it. I'm just gonna unlock it.
Oh, what was me?
Our friend here, because he is our good buddy, and I shake it a little bit, is going
Funny way of treating
smooth
friends.
things over. I shake Keenan. You want me to shake you too, Ida?
Not really.
What about your bird?
I hold Ian up.
I proceed to strangle Ian.
He
Holy
poofs.
shit. You guys are bad. You guys are mean.
Got
That's
it coming.
that. I don't think that will.
Did you say
ever
he
not
had
be
it coming?
Huh?
Did you say he had it coming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I think what's next on the list is that we go and find a bird goddess. And
Strangle my bird in front of her.
You know of a
Is that
bird
what
god
you're calling
actually.
it nowadays.
I do? Oh, I do?
No,
Oh, no, I don't.
well, I mean you do, but no, Keenan knows of a bird god.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, it was the god Quinn follows.
Oh, is that the Spear Brother?
The actual Aarakocra. Right.
Anyway.
So if you girls are done shopping, how about we go and sit at a bar and then in a couple hours order ourselves some gin and whiskey?
That sounds like a fine day. I suppose I'll bring Ian back for that.
Yeah, 200 gold pieces.
Huh?
Yeah, it costs money to revive a bird.
So, what's
I
next on
turn
the list?
around and I relock it.
Does it really?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so, at least.
It only costs that if
Did it
a
for free last
ranger
time.
if a ranger beastmaster loses their beast. They have to spend time and money, just like a wizard trying to put more spells in. Anyway.
Yep.
We do that in real time.
So we're just gonna fast forward a bit.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna real time walk.
Back. We've had a gin and whiskey. Probably had a few other drinks before that.
Lovely. So, you guys specifically are going to the bar, waiting, asking for the gin and whiskey, right?
Right.
So you guys.
But do we have a
We also
map?
order a real gin and whiskey.
Not yet.
Do they have milk?
No, not that.
You ever tried to drink, Keenan?
No.
Would you like to?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna like slide my glass over to him.
We'll stick.
Is this like a
Just a whiskey.
moment? Are you like? Do I have a choice?
She wants you to drink it,
Of
pal.
course you have a choice. I'm not gonna make him drink it. I'm
Then
giving
I
him the
might.
option.
I'll slide it back.
Alright.
Do you have cooties? I'm
Keenan,
allergic.
all women have cooties.
So that's what she gave me.
Oh. How does Keenan feel about, alcohol now?
I didn't drink it.
Oh.
He slid it back
Oh, okay.
like a dork.
No fun in that, son.
I'm pretty sure you just like the way it sizzles.
I'm more like taking it.
He's more like, what?
He said he more likes taking it. I think I forgot an S.
I've noticed.
Lovely. So you asked for the gin and whiskey.
Gin.
Gin.
And a real gin and whiskey.
The gin.
And a milk.
The bartender
Apparently
hands
a
you
milk.
these beverages, and they say, "1 second, then. Could you come with me?" And he kind of like holds the door open to bathroom.
I chug my milk.
I will walk in.
I will take my gin and whiskeys with me.
Yeah, I'm
Lovely.
taking it with me as
What?
well.
That was an option. I'll follow them.
Okay.
Click, click, click.
You go down a set of stairs, kind of into a cellar area, and he leads you to kind of a corner. And in the stone wall, he moves a bunch of like barrels, and it appears to have a hole in the wall. And sitting down in a chair is the same lady who bumped into you in her armor. She's currently her legs are crossed. She is in the chair reading a book.
Good evening.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Glad you came.
Baron Tasley, is that you?
No, it's
Are
not
you
even
our
a
Reaper
similar
friend?
voice. I am not. Though she is very excited to meet you all.
She.
That excited, since you're the first person we met. I
Busy.
pour my drink on the floor.
Lovely. Hold on, something's wrong here. Oh, because of that. Never mind.
I pour the other drink out. I still have the whiskey.
Do you guys follow her in to the tunnel?
Yep.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Then we do have a map.
No, I want to go back. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at all those spiders.
Are you just gonna drag us through for?
Guys.
Well then, her bird's out. I can't.
Here, I'll put it.
Does the bird glow?
He do
does.
be glowing.
How much is it?
We've had that. We've had to ask this.
Stand him still.
Let me see.
Is it
He has
20 feet to 20 feet?
30 feet. Might be 20.
Where is it?
should be called illumination.
Yeah. Bright light 20 feet and dim light an additional 20 feet.
Thank you.
Here, why don't I just do this? Make it easier.
This.
Put it on your shoulder.
Yeah.
How do I?
There. Now it's on Ida's shoulder, and she
Okay.
closes.
Good.
Alright. This way.
You're gonna
Evening,
want-
Cade.
Can you drag us? Okay, never mind. I'll do it.
Oh.
She gets about right here, and she goes, "Evening, Cade. Evening, and evening to you, Cade."
Huh?
What the fuck is that?
My mouth is agape in real life.
That is a big ass lion with white fur, white and gray fur. You won't.
You want us to keep following her?
I stand behind
Huh?
Aida.
You won't bite.
Keenan, he looks like you.
This guy steps up.
Evening.
The lion is currently on the ground, curled up, like sleeping. His eyes open, are kind of looking up at you.
Aren't you a pretty boy?
Evening, mister.
And you won't bite. Pet him if you want.
I do that immediately.
It purrs.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna like hold Ian up to him. You want a snack?
Kind of gives it a good sniff. Lays back down.
What does he think of me?
Figures.
Gave you eyes, similar to how he did everyone else. Isaac.
Good.
This
We're
this is
still
a
going.
Yep, we're still going. This is a younger looking human man, currently sitting down on the floor next to this fire pit, and has a book in his hands, using the firelight to read.
What you read?
What you reading, son? Ah, damn.
Studying my spell book. Interested? Yeah, he almost offers it up to you.
Take a peek.
It is
I got
arcane.
my own.
It is arcane jargon you can't really understand. Would you like to roll an Arcana check to try to understand?
Sure, why not?
11. You notice specifically, because your affinity, the Firebolt spell and the Burning Hands spell.
Some of these look like fun.
I thought so as well. He holds a hand up, almost gesturing for the book back.
Hand it back.
Lovely.
And you following?
As you keep going, obviously, you come into what appears to be some kind of dining area, with more fire pits lining lighting the way. And these 3 tables each have a small caged lantern with a candle inside.
Quite the hideout you've got.
You make home of it. Mind your step, it's a bit of a tight squeeze.
I'll just like fold my wings to my back and squeeze there.
How tall is the roof in here? Or in the hallway?
In the hallway, it's about like 6 feet tall, so you'd have to scrunch down.
I'm gonna have to hella duck.
Keenan, you go first. I am not getting stuck behind you.
I think it's more a matter of just
Go.
getting... Okay.
And here you see a large sleeping area with sleeping bags lining this wall, as well as a small gnome girl. It's hard to tell with the smaller races. Back to you. It seems she's fiddling with some kind of bottle and liquid.
What's that you got?
Aren't you guys just really friendly today?
Oh,
I'm
hey!
always friendly.
They scamper over.
Hey!
Hello.
Excuse me, they don't have that many movement speed?
Looking closer, this seems to be technically a child. They appear to be just now reaching adulthood, maybe 17. And they offer you a bottle with red liquid.
I'm making healing potions.
Oh, that's a nifty skill to have.
You want one?
What's the catch?
You gotta be my friend.
Deal.
They hand you a healing potion.
Yeah.
Take a minor
I
healing
got a
potion.
healing potion. Heck yeah.
Wow. You're tall.
Pointing to you, Keenan.
You're scary looking. My name's Saul.
Soul? Like S-O-L?
Yes.
Well, Soul. Would you like to see what it looks like up here?
Yeah.
I'll pick the child up.
Lovely.
Now look who's friendly.
Now I can conquer the kingdom.
Ambitious.
I try.
Start
Like
walking.
it.
Wanting to be king one day.
I'm a woman.
Oh, sorry. Queen.
Yeah.
Women can still be king. Don't let anything stop you.
They walk back to their sleeping bag.
Elizabeth Swan did it.
Here you see additional, more,
Pirate joke.
you see more sleeping bags as well as a pile of lumber covered by a tarp and some crates alongside.
Oh, there's Aida! Sorry.
And here you see
Oh, hey.
a Kapstan. You see a familiar figure, currently leaning over a table, neck deep in what seems to be papers and plans and maps.
Does this resemble
I
the...
still
no,
don't
wait,
like handouts.
Dalton, did I see any of the figures that I saw in, the cave? That I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
the
for
witch?
sure. You would notice immediately that the Isaac dude, the one who was reading this spellbook, was definitely one of them.
The one by the firelight?
As well
Okay.
as the Cade and Cade, the one who told you you could pet the lion.
One that told me what?
The big lion doesn't bite.
Yeah, the bearded
Oh.
dude in the entrance.
These are like guerrilla fighters, okay.
This individual walks up, and they stand directly in front of you. They look up towards you, and they're going to take off their mask. As they do, they're going to say, "You never really did." And you're going to see a very grown-up Sunfire Masterson.
A son what?
You don't know that name.
Yeah. Oh. Kapstan steps back.
Into the wall, phases through like a
Yeah.
It's been a while, Uncle. You haven't grown much, though. I didn't expect you to.
Uncle?
I'm sorry. You have kin.
You alright?
Cap?
Her face kind of like starting to look worried. You don't get
I
off.
think I need to sit down.
There's
I
sleeping
just
bags.
slide along the wall and hit the floor.
Okay.
Does he look medically alright?
Looks like a skeleton. What?
Roll a medicine check.
Like, does he need assistance? Like healing? Is he disease? Oh no, you're good, buddy. You're all good. This is all on you.
He's a robot. He doesn't have feelings. He doesn't feel.
That's right.
Aw.
Check this
Smack you.
lady.
No, I'm kidding.
I will. Should I show you two, pointing to Ida and Keenan, around more?
I'm gonna insight check the lady.
Which one?
Which one? This one?
That's okay. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I wanna see what her intentions are.
Okay.
I wanna see if she harbors any like ill intent.
Sure, go ahead.
You want to put her
Specifically
name in the
towards
chat real
Kapstan.
quick so that we can write that down?
No, because only you know it.
Oh yeah, right.
13.
Not great.
You still read her pretty well. Her emotions are pretty out there given the scenario. She seemed very excited to talk to Kapstan, joking with him and whatnot. And the second Kapstan like almost went into shock and backed up, she seems very worried now. She thinks something might be wrong.
Kapstan,
We know
are
each
you
other.
okay?
I need a minute.
Oh,
I'm just
well,
gonna kind of like. Take
I'm gonna mean, do you
step
mean that,
right
like,
here. And
I said I need a minute. He ran right the fuck away.
mm-hmm.
stepped right the fuck back?
Ida, what are you doing?
Mhm.
I'm just kind of like keeping between Kapstan and this lady.
This lady sits down, leans against the wall she's next to.
So no introductions of any kind.
I'm the keeper, but
Mm-hmm.
you okay, Cap? Kind of like looking past you, Ida.
Ida just kind of like inhales sharply for a moment, but doesn't say anything.
I think it's best, Ida, if you take a tour.
If you say so.
I do.
We'll be just around the corner if you need us.
Kapstan slowly rises.
The individual will as well. They're kind of waiting for your initiative.
Well, fucking zoom us out of there right quick. I don't want to be anywhere near. You scared the shit out of me.
Will he still be able to see when I'm gone?
Should be able
Is
to.
it little enough?
Yeah, there's
I
candles.
can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that candle on the table actually does give light, so.
Oh, cool.
So does the big ass fire pit. I can still see you guys.
Awesome.
And as you approach with a bit of a shock, this is where we're gonna end the episode.
Da, 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 da,
Kapstan's
da,
got
da,
a-
da.
You're an uncle.
You're an uncle.
Congrats.
I'm a mess.
This is gonna be great.
It's your
a
long
great day
lost
off.
niece.
Hell, I thought we were gonna get into Ida's arc first. We swiftly went into this one.
Quite
Cap-
unexpected.
Captain Damien, I guess having lion companions runs in the family.
Just, mhm.
There's a
Okay, so thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I had a lot of fun. I can't speak for everyone else. I'm pretty sure
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure I
Fucking
put
mission.
Capstan into cardiac arrest.
I think you broke his crystal.
Again.
Crack.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, audience and you guys. So be sure to come back next week. We should have another episode out. If not, then shame on me.
no shame on you, shame on us.
No, shame on him.
Come on me.
As a collective, as a collective.
Game on me. Game on
Anyways,
me.
thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip right past that copyright music. No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
DMCA.
you know, just while I sit here and have a panic attack, make sure that if they don't find you useful, they at least find you deadly.
Oh, wait, I forgot I gotta come up with a variation this time. Don't forget to like everyone and love yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to love anyone else
Do you
but
like
yourself.
like everyone, or
You don't have to. You just show decent human kindness to everyone. Most people, at least.
most be only be
You guys
kind to
both-
those you want? Anyway, with that, I think we're gonna.
Hey, hang on.
What is it we're gonna
Ray,
do now?
Ray, do you have anything you want to say?
Just wondering why the audience is still here. What
Oh
do you
yeah,
Okay,
like the shameless plug. That's what we're
yeah,
gonna
No,
do next.
yeah.
We're ending
so
the recording
be sure
here.
be sure to go follow GlassSiren at Instagram and on Twitter. She draws amazing stuff there. The awesome character tokens you've seen the players use, drawn by her, pretty cool.
That includes Kapstan's beautiful face.
Let me get a quick zoom in on that real quick. Oh,
Mm.
look at him. Look at Keenan.
And this
from
one.
Caps. Oh yeah, look at
Hey,
him.
Riley, he does have a
Look at him
mouth.
upside down. Well, I'm not zoomed in all the way, just the camera. Oh my god, he does have a mouth. It's just teeth
I do.
though. He looks buck teeth.
Oh, he's a
How
skeleton.
dare you?
Not in like a bad way. He just looks like a beaver.
I've only got that row of teeth.
He looks buck-toothed.
And
No wonder you don't like
remember,
Apple.
I didn't mean it to be mean. He
And
just looks like a
remember-
beaver.
when in doubt, be sure to roll for something. We'll figure it out along the way. Thanks for
I don't
coming,
think
Yeah,
guys.
so.
I don't know.